School districts fighting against viral social media trends.
We've been dealing with TikTok challenges over the last few weeks.
First, vandalism in bathrooms. Now that's escalated to violence against teachers.
All of these things added on top just makes for another stressful environment for these folks to work in. And we're trying to do as much as we can to lift them up.
Tom York is principal at Talawanda High School and said seniors stepped up after some freshmen tore up bathrooms as part of the last TikTok challenge. Now they're mentoring underclassmen and hope it prevents further chaos.
Social media posts stay with them forever, and they could have long-term consequences,
including misdemeanor or felony charges.
This could get kids in serious trouble.
Butler County School Districts issued a joint statement warning parents about this month's challenge and encouraging them to talk to their kids.
I don't think there's a parent out there that thinks this is appropriate.
If this challenge encourages students to slap a teacher or staff member and run before being caught, then post the video, administrators wonder what's next.
Who knows? And that's the fear. Assaulting teachers is pretty bad. So I don't know where you go from there.
Now, at this point, no local districts have reported any incidents or students participating in this particular challenge. Reporting live, Molly Laird, WLWT News 5.
Molly, thank you so much.
Well, now another TikTok challenge getting a lot of attention tonight, and it's a violent one targeting teachers. The Nevada Joint Union Superintendent asking parents now to tell their kids not to participate in this challenge. It encourages students to actually slap their teachers.
Chris Holmstrom with this disturbing challenge.
Educators beware. That's the warning from the California Teachers Association. The group sent this message to educators, letting them know about a potential TikTok trend, calling for students to slap a staff member. Teachers across the country clapped back. This comes weeks after an earlier trend known as the bathroom challenge. The trend challenged TikTokers to vandalize their school and post the video with the caption, "Devious Lick."
I feel sorry for our kids.
The challenge goes month by month. Each month it calls for a different devious act. Across the country, schools are trying to put a stop to any of these harmful TikTok challenges that could put kids and teachers in danger. Parents say TikTok should be responsible as well.
It is absolutely TikTok's responsibility. That's their platform. They're the ones feeding the children this information. They should be responsible for what they're feeding the children.
TikTok released a statement that says the rumored slap a teacher dare is an insult to educators everywhere. And while this is not a trend on TikTok, if at any point it shows up, content will be removed. Experts say the best advice for parents to keep an eye on your children's social media accounts and talk to them about illegal behavior on social media and how that could lead to expulsion or criminal prosecution.
Well, very much it's our fault. I mean, you have to teach your kids, tell them respect, and especially to their adults.
No reports of it happening in California, but one teacher was hit in the head in South Carolina.
Message this morning is this kind of behavior will not be tolerated. Well, there's concern from educators across central Alabama about these school TikTok challenges. There's a list circulating online that has a challenge for each month on the social media platform. The challenge for the month of October, slap a teacher. The Jefferson County District Attorney Danny Carr is weighing in on this TikTok challenge. He says students who participate could face a list of ramifications from being kicked out of school to a felony conviction.
Your life changes before it ever gets started. So there are long-lasting effects other than meeting that challenge or the one moment of laughter. There are long-lasting effects that kids need to be aware of, and families need to sit down and talk to their kids about it.
Here in Jefferson County, I reached out to Superintendent Dr. Walter Gonsolin, and he sent me a statement saying that this kind of behavior is not going to happen in Jefferson County. They're not going to tolerate it. And he says that if students are caught participating in this slap a teacher challenge, he says that these employees, they have his full support to press charges.
The teachers unions sending out a warning about a new TikTok challenge that targets teachers. The social media platform is already being blamed for students damaging bathrooms for something called devious likes.
And now we're learning there are new destructive challenges being proposed for months to come. Local 10's Ian Margol is live with what parents need to know. Ian.
So there is a list already written out. It goes month by month, telling kids what to do and film it, then put it on TikTok. It is a very concerning trend for school districts here in South Florida, and they are sending out a warning to parents tonight. New TikTok challenges encouraging kids to wreak havoc in schools are going viral, and South Florida schools leaders want it to stop.
Not only are our camera systems recording these events, but students themselves are recording it and doing it and posting the criminal act online for everyone to see.
This list of monthly challenges is floating around social media right now. September's was the Devious Licks Challenge, where students vandalized school bathrooms and hallways and even stole from teachers. Starting in October, though, a new, even more disturbing challenge is supposed to start: slapping or hitting a school staff member.
It is not acceptable that they think it's funny or cute or it's a challenge to go out and destroy and now to hurt.
Students we spoke with had mixed reactions about the vandalism, but they all said assaulting a teacher goes way too far.
It's going way too far, because if a staff member put their hands on them, then it's going to be a problem when their parents come out. It's like, your child, put your hands on an adult. To teach your child, don't put your hands on an adult.
The Broward Teachers Union has advised any teacher that is hit to press charges. And Miami-Dade School Superintendent Alberto Carvalho echoed that sentiment, sending a warning to all students.
We will investigate any such act and shall prosecute to the full extent of the law anyone who engages in this very disturbing type of behavior.
So right now, the school districts, the teachers unions, all of them saying, parents, speak to your students. This may seem like a harmless, funny prank to them right now, but it could become criminal charges, and that would stick with them for a very long time. We're live in Hallandale Beach. I'm Ian Margol, Local 10.
Districts, teachers, they're really raising the alarm about a new TikTok trend: slap a teacher challenge. How wild is this? What are people doing? Are you that bored that you're out assaulting folks?
So what levels? Does this start in elementary school? Is this only high schoolers? Because this is the other thing too. Kids are big, especially high schoolers. Like, this is, when we talk about assault, for some reason, maybe because my kid is 9, but the first thing I think of when they said kids are doing this something, whatever in school, I'm thinking, oh, 9-year-olds, because that's where my reference point is. But no, we got 16, 17-year-olds potentially, I don't know if that's been the case yet, that are taking part in this challenge that gets you where? What's the next step?
Yeah, it'll get you a cell. Either that or you're gonna catch some hands. It's not okay. You cannot be out in these streets hitting teachers or anybody for that matter of fact. The fact that this is a challenge, it shows that you are ready for a challenge that you do not want. And the thing is, this isn't the first warning about the slap a teacher challenge. Well, in Arizona, the Mesa Police Department had issued a bulletin warning that anyone who knowingly assaults a school employee has committed assault. Simply put, if someone knowingly assaults a teacher or other person employed by any school while they're performing their official duties, they just committed an aggravated assault. That's what the agency bulletin said, and that is absolutely accurate. So of course, other people in other states are stepping up. And now the Connecticut Attorney General, William Tong, well, he's urging TikTok to meet with him, as well as parents and teachers. And he had posted this: TikTok fails to control the spread of dangerous content. In Connecticut, vandalism, closed schools, and the new Slap a Teacher challenge may put educators at risk. I'm urging TikTok to come to Connecticut to meet with educators and parents and commit to reforms that stop their reckless content. And of course, TikTok responded in an email. A TikTok spokesperson declined to comment on Tong's letter, but noted that the challenge to slap teachers would violate our policies and we would aggressively remove such content. Spokesperson also added that we have not found related content on our platform, and most people appear to be learning about the offline dare from sources other than TikTok.
Okay. So then maybe this is where, again, I try to notice when I may have a bad point of view, or maybe even one that's unpopular. First of all, these idiots slapping teachers. There has to be a statement by the Mesa, I think it was Arizona and Mesa authorities, to say, hey, if you assault someone, that's gonna be considered an assault. Is it that these kids don't know what it means anymore? I really do have this belief that the next generation of kids, specifically like this age group, have such a higher level and access to information. So they have, I would think they have a more intelligent approach to life, but we're still got things like this happening where they have to be told that if you hit someone, that it's assault. And if you record it, that we know it's you. Like, it's so weird. There's this weird thing where we talk about how old folks don't get the internet, and they don't get apps, and they don't understand how social media works. And oh man, when they meant to send that private message to their granddaughter, they accidentally posted it. All that stuff. It's the same issue. I feel like we're in the sweet spot of the being in the middle. My kind of old ass. It's like the young folks don't get it, and the old folks don't get it. So who does get it? Do you not understand how this works? And number two, I don't really blame TikTok. That's where I think I'm maybe gonna get some pushback.
No. I think what old folks definitely do get is recording your own crimes and how foolish that is in addition to committing them. But I agree with you. It's not TikTok's fault. Don't bring TikTok to Connecticut. Bring mommy and daddy, who clearly haven't educated their child enough to say don't hit your educators. It's like, please, this is not a TikTok problem. This is a parental problem, and this is possibly a child kind of management problem. But
yeah,
TikTok.
It's turned into they have to babysit your kids when they're on these apps. Oh, you have to find everything that my kid did and said, and I think it was kind of like the form that, like the professional way of saying, hey, get your kids. When they said, I don't think we can really figure out that TikTok is the source. Kids can discuss, they can text and be like, hey, you want to record slapping Mr. Thompson in the back of the head? That'd be great. These communications can happen outside of these particular social media sites. I don't